What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com. Once again, recapping the news, this time from Saturday and Sunday. Not a lot of news, just to have two separate videos for each day. So what I'm going to start doing, unless it's a really big weekend, I'm going to leave Saturday and Sunday and combine it into Monday to start the week off right. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Once again, I want to thank you for always showing support, liking the videos, commenting. It means a lot. You guys really, I can't stress it enough. I know I say it a lot, but I'm being 100% serious. Like, it's really growing the channel. I don't even know what's happening, but the subscribers are just keep climbing, and it's because of you. So once again, thank you very much. For the video, the highlight would be the Air Jordan 3 Atmos, the first look, as well as some release information, Nike Air Max 1 Master release info, new PG1, and maybe LeBron 14, and a few other first looks at a few shoes. So but again, it always depends on your style, but I'm not going to talk your head off in the intro, so let's just jump right into it. Now, I'm sure 90% of you won't be feeling this, but I feel like they need to be shared because it is an important piece of sneaker history as far as the way lightweight footwear is released today. Here we have the Nike Air Sock Racer OG that comes in black and white, and some hits of yellow. Now, the shoes were originally released during the 80s and designed by none other than Tinker Hatfield. For this pair, they feature breathable material through the upper, as well as a highly flexible outsole which provides easy comfort, while a simple black and yellow contrast nods to the original Nike Air Sock Racer that started it all. And that was a quote from Nike. Don't think I wrote something spectacular about it, but I do know a little bit of the history about the Nike Air Sock Racer. But this pair is set to drop March 11, 2017. Retail price will be $110. Probably sell pretty well, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they're gonna probably sell out at the Nike sneakers app within a few days. For those that are interested, I know some people ask how well shoes will do, and I know you guys probably won't feel them, but there's a lot of OG heads out there that will eat these up. The Nike Air Max Jewell is a brand new Air Max model exclusively for women that's set to drop on March 8th. However, a new colorway has started to drop at overseas websites and sites in Europe. This is the Nike Air Max Jewell Palm Green. As you can see, Palm Green covers the uppers as well as Legion Green and hits a white through the midsole. For those that are interested in purchasing, they are available now at In Clothing. Retail price is $100. I don't know about a stateside release yet. It'll probably come around March 8th, if not shortly after. Adidas is combining running and football, aka soccer, onto a new shoe. This time we have the Adidas Copa 17.1 Ultra Boost. Now, as you can see, it features the Ultra Boost as well as the classic Copa Mundial. As you can see, predominant black is used across the upper, along with leather, the heel counter and midsole, which is taken from the Ultra Boost, while the uppers resemble that of the Copa Mundial. Now, there isn't a set release date for this, however, they are expected to drop probably in the next couple days, maybe a week. Retail price will be $180, and if I had to guess, these will probably do pretty well. I mean, the Copa Mundial is like a classic soccer shoe. I remember seeing those way back in the day, and I believe it arrived on the market during the 80s, and then you combine it with the Ultra Boost and just that casual look, these will probably sell out pretty damn fast. We got another Kyrie 3 set to drop this month, well, at least in Europe. These are known as the Nike Kyrie 3 TS, and TS stands for Time to Shine. So far, it's scheduled to drop in Europe on March 16th. However, I'm probably gonna guess they're gonna release in the States that same day or at least around the same time. But as you can see, it features a clean white upper using pure platinum and iridescent finishes on the Nike swoosh, translucent outsole, and multicolor traction. Once we have more information, I'll make sure to update you on SneakerFiles.com as well as add it into the daily news video. It seems like it's 50-50 with people who like the PG1 and those that don't. Now, here is an upcoming colorway. This is known as Ivory, and as you can see, it features the off-white through the uppers and midsole. In addition, it also has like this crocodile texture across the panels, a long hair suede on the Nike swoosh, and gum through the outsole, while vivid sky, which is like a shade of blue, on the insole. The images shown are actually a GS, but they're going to drop in adults as well. Retail price will be $110, and they will launch on April 6, 2017. Riccardo Tisci is also reworking the Nike Air Max 97, now a mid. Looking closer, they also feature black luxe leather across the uppers, an extended collar which is definitely different for the Air Max 97, and Nike RT branding debossed on the collar. Gold is then applied to the Nike swoosh located just above the midsole and on the lace tips. Finishing the look look is white on the midsole and outsole. So there isn't a set release date or even release information, but once there is more details, I'll make sure to update you. More than likely, there might be another colorway involved, and definitely expect them to be a limited run and sell out pretty damn fast. New images of the Nike LeBron 14 University Red has arrived. Now this gives us a detailed look, however, they were set to drop on March 4th. Maybe it was pushed, I'm not sure, or that was just the wrong release date. However, it has been updated. They're set to drop March 10th, 2017. Retail price will be $175. The Air Jordan 12 Low Playoff is probably the best colorway on the Jordan 12 Low that's going to release this year. However, Jordan Brand has a few more planned to drop, at least one that is concrete. Now here's what's being called the Wolf Gray, aka Georgetown. Now this isn't the first time these have been shown. There's been quite a few looks and everything like that. However, this is the first time it's been featured on this channel, so I want to give you a closer look and just let everybody know they are set to drop March 18, 2017 for a retail price of $170. Not only has Nike hit us with the official images of the Nike Air Max 1 Master, they've also set a release date. So for those that don't know, they're going to drop on March 25th, 2017 for a retail price of $130. And to be 100% honest, this is looking like a limited release and will be super hard to get your hands on. In addition, they also released a list of other Nike Air Max 1 releases that is used through the mudguard. For example, the Atmos, Air Max 1 OG, Premium SP, Kid Robot. Late Friday night, after I got my video completely done for Saturday, an image emerged of the Air Jordan 3 Atmos collaboration. Now, I'm going to reserve my judgment on the shoes until there's a clearer pick, because as you can see, it's not the best, but it does serve as something to look at least, and it gives us an idea. But as you can see, there's safari print used around the toe and around the heel, and a lot of people are wondering why. So on a past Atmos collaboration, they used safari print on the Air Max 1, and as you guys know, elephant is actually used on the Air Max 1, so they're kind of doing a swap thing. There's also black across the uppers, and then we have Nike Air branding on the heel, which is the first Air Jordan 3 retro that isn't an OG colorway to feature the OG style branding. Here's the release information. The pack is set to drop on March 26, 2017. Now, if you think this is going to be an easy cop, no way in hell. These are going to be super hard to get. They're only going to drop at tier 0 accounts, but the pack is going to retail for $400, extremely limited, and it comes with the Air Max 1. What I've heard is the Air Jordan 3 will not be releasing by itself, however the Air Max 1 will. Alright everybody, so that recaps the news from the weekend. Like I always mention, if you're reading SneakerFiles.com, then this information is probably late to you. So from the video, what I'm feeling, not a lot to be honest. So I want to reserve my thoughts on the Air Jordan 3 Atmos because I haven't seen a clear shot, so I'm not going to say I want to buy it. It doesn't really look close to the custom that was done a while back, and I did state in one of the videos if it did resemble that, I would pick them up. So I'm going to reserve my potential pickup or not. Now, definitely the Nike Air Max 1 Master. I think those are super clean, like without a doubt. The PG1 is also pretty clean. A little too wide for me though. I like the gum bottoms though, don't get me wrong. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's not a very impressive Saturday and Sunday as far as sneakers, but that's just my opinion. What counts is yours. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you're feeling from this video, what you're not, what you plan on picking up. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.